Hello everybody. Today I would like to share with you something that helps me a lot in my spiritual evolution, and this is the relationship with my partner. This was and it is a great indicator for my evolution, and today I will explain to you and present to you 3 steps which I took in order to see and perceive my relationship as a path of transformation. Step number 1, observe yourself. And most of all, observe when you get to have a negative state after the interaction with your partner. This can be suffering, frustration, anger. Observe them. And step number 2, write them in a notebook. You will have with you a little notebook when all the time when something negative is appearing in your relationship, you will write it down, trying to be very sincere with yourself, because this is about you and it's just for you to discover yourself and to see where are your problems. After you are doing this for 1 month at least, step number 3, you will read it after 1 month, and you will observe that some things are bothering you all the time. Some things are on repeat and all the time creates suffering inside of you. So these repetitive things are exactly your programs, exactly your traumas. By doing this practice, you can observe clearly where and what are your problems, traumas, programs, patterns, so you know what you need to work with. Because here it's very important to understand that we cannot change the other. What we can do is to change ourselves in order to be happy and fulfilled in our relationship. And our happiness is coming from inside. You can't change somebody as you wish in order for you to be happy. I tried hard this, and trust me, it's not working. I was always suffer. So the right way and the spiritual way is to take the responsibility of your life and to be happy in your relationship all the time. Doesn't matter what is happening externally. This is the spirit of the warrior. By doing this practice, I personally understood a lot of things about me, and the first one is a big trauma regarding with the alcohol. With alcohol, um, I observe by writing there that all the time when my partner is drinking a beer or many, doesn't matter how many, me, I went crazy all the time, crying and suffering very, very, very hard. And I observed that is without reason, because my partner, he was loving me and nice with me, even he was drunk. So it was just my problem, and by trying to see the roots, I understood that this is coming from my childhood, because my father was drinking a lot in this period of time, and that's why my parents were divorced as well. So my mind, my brain understood that alcohol means suffering and separation, and that's why I had this reaction all the time. Another important things which I discovered, that I'm a needy person, and I'm constantly needing physical affection and attention, like hugging, kissing, excessively all the time. Going back to my childhood, my mother was loving me in this way with hugs and kisses, but as escape from her problems. So me, I understood that this excessive love is the way, and also there is the conflict. So I never had the middle idea how it is to be in between. Or we are excessively in love, or we are in conflict. It's not another way. This was a very big problem for me because it was very hard to sort it out. Going even deeper, I understand that I don't love myself enough, and that's why I need somebody else from externally to help me to feel love as well. So for this I start to work with my inner child, and also to make activities which empowered me and fulfilled me, so I can be happy by myself, and also to bring this happiness in my relationship. The biggest realization in terms of the relationships for me, it was that our soul, which knows everything, he is choosing the right soul, the right person for you to understand and to learn some things that you really need this lesson in your life. So we are entering in a relationship to learn some lessons and to be complex, and also to help the other to become who wants to become and to be how he is, and you just to accept and to love the way he is. And this will bring happiness for him. This happiness which he will experience by being free will bring in your relationship. And if you are doing the same thing, if you are doing your part as well, you can have your own happiness and the happiness which the other one is bringing in your relationship. So you can have double amount of happiness, and this is fulfillment. This is why we came together as a couple, to support, to love, and to help the other to be who wants to be. So I have a short advice for you. Try to be open and to respect and to see the support, the help which God it brings you in your life through your partner, and stay in love. Namaste. Thank you.